I don't remember who it is that has the Steam name, but somebody bought me Outlast to use towards my horror stream.
That's a good thing because I totally have a gift code sitting there. I was about to give it to you.
Like
uh,
I
I guess
logged
I'll
on
just use it for myself.
might as well. Like I logged on to Steam yesterday and it's like, you have a game and I'm like, what?
That's what I'm talking about. Does this thing ever go live? Yeah, it went live. That's what I'm talking
Oh
about.
sweet.
So, loot drop happens in 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome. Uh,
You can't
Now
even
if
tell
if
me
only
what
Gaming Tribe would load for
I
me
know,
to get
right?
back to the homepage.
Do you want me to post up that we're live? Because my homepage is open.
So you can at least attempt to post.
I can attempt to post, yes.
Awesome. The server traffic is just unreal right now. So, uh,
Why would I misspell that? Oh my god, it's dumb.
that's what I'm talking about. So, I don't think I have a title for this broadcast. I don't think I do. Somebody
I
just I already asked me, do I have it? Oh man. Attempt, you'll fail, cat. Uh, oh my goodness. This is a complete and total chaotic mess right now. But no, this is awesome.
Let's see if
Um,
I actually
is that
posted
John? I take it, John. John, John,
on
maybe.
the in the Twitch chat.
Yeah, somebody's in the chat. So
It's loading for me, so I have no idea.
so far behind.
I was busy trying to make the status, which it's still thinking about posting. It hasn't actually posted yet.
So whoever has sent me messages on GT, I am no longer checking them because I'm awesome. So twitch.tv/gaming tribe.
Oh, sweet. There's 4 people here, not counting me.
That's what I'm talking about. Fun times. Fun
Yes,
times.
my status posted. It took a minute.
Loot drop has officially begun. So this is awesome. 16 gigabytes of RAM. I know I need this RAM, by the way. I really do. So I'm just waiting for those tribal drums to be banging in my ear for a second. So
Oh my god, everything is airing. This is so bad.
what's happening?
I'm just getting error after
Error
error.
after error.
I tried to dismiss my notification. It's like, nope. I tried to reload my feed page. It's like, nope.
Well, I guess those we have less than 200 verified users right now, and I'm guessing that there's way too many of them online right now. So
Probably.
just way too many. Our servers just can't handle it. I do see that we're over 212 people now on G Tribe, so that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Like, that's not helping the matter at all either.
Oh my god, I can't even hit a space bar before. Page is unresponsive. No. Unacceptable.
Perfect. I
Unacceptable.
have the loot drop font name now. He was looking for it because he mentioned it in a comment on the first loot drop picture. So he linked it to me. I would never have guessed that name. Oh my god. It's such an obscure name to me. Oh, it's the Diablo font. Oh my god, why didn't I recognize that?
Yes, I knew it was. I just don't know
Why
what
did
it's
you
called.
say something,
I don't know what it's
dork?
called.
It's called Exoset. But you could have been like Diablo 3 font. For some reason, my brain did not make that
How many
connection.
hours have we played Diablo 3 together with? I love your cat, by the way. She's like, I said how many hours, she's like jumped.
He's trying to terrorize the dog because he's under the bed. He's like, I know you're down there, but he can't reach him because the bed's too high off the ground. So if he leans too far, he'll fall.
Oh my gaming tribe page has completely, it's stuck in the cycle of death right now.
Yeah,
I'm guessing so.
mine is too.
Oh shucks. Oh well.
It's not even, I don't even have the page. It's just a white screen. I'm just going to go ahead and try to download the songs while that figures out what it wants to do.
Gaming Tribe is currently sucking all of my computer's resources, so if I start screwing up, it looks like it's sucking yours too. Your webcam just went fuzzy.
Yeah, my computer is very, very unhappy with me.
It's okay. It's okay.
It also
man.
doesn't help that I have like 20 tabs open.
So, general area. Oh man, people are like posting 5-6 posts at a time.
How? I can't even get to the page.
You so slow. I love it. I love it. The server traffic is unreal now, Tim. Thank you for quoting me.
You're welcome. Because you said it right as I started typing. I'm like, that works.
That works. That works.
LOL.
Your page reload is futile. That's a great one. That's a great one. Garen got there. My gosh. Talking about the server stuff, and this is just awesome. .tv/gaming tribe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So if you can post on Gaming Tribe, just go ahead and post the link. It's www.twitch.tv/gaming tribe. If you guys are interested in, oh yeah, we're having difficulties posting, but somebody out there has superior internet. Erwin, I'm looking at you. So
I'm noticing a lot of people are double posting their statuses. It's not intentional, obviously, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I love coming back from a fun road trip that wasn't really that fun because I get motion sickness even when I'm driving. So you can imagine how I felt last night when I got back. So, but the awesomeness is somewhere around here.
Somewhere.
Right now, GamingTribe.com is as slow as the site where we check our taxes in Norway. Awesome,
that was
K-Man.
Glorious.
Awesome. So,
that's really good.
So when do we make the Obamacare joke? Because I guess that would be our equivalent site here in the U.S.
I don't use it, so I don't know. I have health insurance through my job.
Yeah, I have health insurance as well, but not from.
Click in the box to update my status. It's just staring at me laughing. It's like, ha.
Oh my goodness.
All these people keep commenting on my Fund Me page, and it's like, stop commenting and give me money.
I just sit there. I was like, hey, just make sure this is public so I can actually share it.
Yes, thank you for that, because I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
I got $10 from Erwin, so shout out to Erwin. Thank you for being the first creator.
Why don't you talk a little bit about that? That's something that I don't mind you plugging a little bit of.
Okay. Well, I work at a school. It's an elementary school, but we do facilitate all the way up to 6th grade. A large population of our students are from shelter and refugee programs and things like that. And some of them come into the school not even knowing their letter sounds or names, much less being able to read. So, oh geez, my phone is going crazy. That's going on silent now. So I'm part of a program. I'm an instructional assistant, but specifically what I do is reading intervention. So we monitor students' reading scores, how many words they can read within a minute. And there's a certain number you're supposed to reach based on your grade. And if they're not at that level, we pull them for 30 minutes a day and work with them to increase their fluency, their comprehension, their vocabulary, things like that. And I just started this in September. I've never taught before in my life, so I have no training whatsoever. But I'm still making a difference because I've been able to read since I was 3. It's a passion I have. Books are like my life. And there's a conference coming up in July. It's a 3-day conference by this person called Anita Archer. And she helped to write the phonics books that we're holding in the picture on my little Fund Me page. And she's really big on research and keeping those things up to date. And it's $315 a person to go to this. And there are 6 of us on the team and none of us have any money. So we started the Fund Me page to try to raise at least some of it to see if we can get the school to try to give us a little bit of help. That way we can be like, see, we really want to go. We got this part. And we're going to put some of our own money into this as well because we want to go. It's for us. I've used the GoFundMe page already to raise $100 so that we could buy new books we progress monitor the students once a week, so every Friday, to make sure they're making progress. And if they read 5 or more words within the minute than their last week's score, we give them a little piece of paper that's a free book ticket, and they go into a room and they can pick out a book that's theirs to keep. And the kids love it. Like every time they get one, they brag to all their friends, they show it off, and it's the best thing ever. And we were running out of books, so we actually raised some money to buy new books for that for next year. So that's in the works. Now we're just trying to get these workshops going. There's actually another workshop after this one that we want to do that's cheaper, but it's like not till October. So right now we're focusing on this one because it's in July, and the cutoff to register for it's the end of June.
Do y'all have? Are you on a 10-month teacher contract or a 12?
I'm 12-month,
Okay.
and actually we're actually going to be getting our contracts to re-sign on the 13th because the last day of school for this particular district is June 13th.
Yeah.
And then we go back to work July 23rd. So this particular district, we has a very short summer break because they do 200 days of instruction. But every Wednesday is like an early release day, so I'm not complaining. I got to work 2 hours early every single Wednesday. So I think to make up for it, they just make the year longer. The kids don't mind. It's Arizona. We have 10 months of summer anyway.
Oh, my.
That's that. I suppose if anybody wants a link to it, I can link to it. But ask me. I'm not just going to go spamming this link around everywhere because that's annoying.
Hey, now.
What?
I give you full permission to do that.
All right, in that case, here you
go. Oh my! Yeah, put that little green sword to use. Come on now. What else did I give you moderator status for? You know.
To be mean when you're not looking. I'm just kidding.
But no, I don't have PayPal or anything like that, and I'm actually almost a pure. I say I don't have PayPal. I have PayPal, but it's the only thing that links to my credit card.
PayPal is such a pain in the butt, though, which is why I use GoFundMe. But if people don't have any other way to give anything, then I will still use my PayPal because my PayPal just sits there. I never actually use it anyway. So. I can make a post.
Don't hold your breath on that one. I thought the same thing about 5 seconds ago.
I'm just glad it let me type. Now I'm gonna see if it'll actually.
I just got a server error, but it's whatever. They migrated those servers and they haven't done a loot drop on the new ones, so.
This is a very good test.
This is a very good test. Absolutely a great test. Had by all. So. Well, let's talk a little bit about loot drop and what's going on, other than the site being down. So, alrighty. So, currently what is attempting to happen, if it hasn't happened already for all we know, is Gaming Tribe is hosting a loot drop. Loot drop is Massive Velocity's patented pending technology to help give away even just sponsors come up, they're like, hey, I just want to give away this. Let's do a loot drop. Okay. And this technology basically just any day, at any time, it could happen. Of course, now in the early stages, like it is right now, they're specifically saying it's going to drop around 1 p.m. Central or 2 p.m. Eastern time. And right now it is 1:12, so it could be happening at any minute, any second. If you have a headset or speakers on, I encourage you, if you don't, to turn them on, because you will hear some tribal drums if you have one.
Yep.
There's a video over on Gaming Tribe, Facebook, the Gaming Tribe, as well as the Mass Luminosity pages that were posted before the first loot drop, kind of showcasing the what it would be like to experience one. Today's loot drop is courtesy of HyperX and the HyperX community there, and it is definitely an awesome one. They're giving away it looks like four 4 gig RAM sticks, so they're giving away a total of 16 gigs, probably all at once, because who can do anything with 4 gigs of RAM these days? You got to have all 16. So they're giving away 16 gigabytes of brand new HyperX Fury memory, which is just awesome, absolutely awesome. Because I only have 8 gigs of RAM. I'm using some low profile Corsair Vengeance RAM. So of course it's a little bit quieter on my machine over here, but you know what? I think it's about time for me to step it up, because 8 gigs just isn't cutting it anymore. So I'm thoroughly excited. If you start hearing tribal drums and everyone starts hearing tribal drums, then that's because I'm the one who just won, and and I get to troll all of you live. Well, I wouldn't hear your speaker settings on yours. So I only hear your microphone input through Skype.
Oh,
so,
well, you'll know if it's me because you'll see my face get all ridiculous.
yeah, you'll get ridiculous. Your dog will probably start barking. Your cat will probably start barking for some reason. So,
dude, if my cat starts barking, that will be amazing, and he's going to become YouTube famous.
Yes, we will figure out a way to make sure that happens. We'll make a vine of it. We'll do whatever. The whole 9 yards, right? So,
yeah. I never thought
absolutely.
a day when Facebook would be faster than Gaming Tribe. And even Facebook's struggling right now. Like, everything on my computer is just like, no.
Looks like Gaming Tribe is a little bit more functional now. So
I'm just closing the tab altogether and going to try again.
wee bit functional. Welcome Amanda to the chat here. Of course, she just got her rig from the Total Annihilation giveaway. That is now 2 giveaways ago. So congratulations on your new rig. I hope your internet has sufficiently been downloading one game after the other.
Yes.
So
you're obligated.
Yeah. Thank you for the pictures. Those were some awesome pictures there, Amanda. So, but all right. So, definitely excited for this loot drop. I'm going to try to reload the page right now. That's probably the worst idea in the world. But you know what? Because everyone's probably just spamming their F5 key right now. So,
I'm not. I try to load it and then I just go do something else for a little bit. And then I look. I'm like, has it loaded yet? No? Okay.
From my experience with the Gaming Tribe Network, it doesn't actually push you out of the system for inactivity. So as long as you have some type of page up there, it should be able to respond to you.
It's trying to get my page open again because the last one I had was from last night, so it was very
videos stuck. Yeah, just kind of wait 5 minutes between your reloads. If we cut down on people hitting the F5 key, then of course that helps.
Things actually work as intended.
Yeah, I feel like if we told people that if you refresh the page after the loot drop happens, you're screwed, and they would quit hitting the F5 key. And they would
just leave it open. Don't do anything else.
Just sit there. Don't do anything.
I don't think I can get back on the page. There's just so much traffic. It's like, nope, denied.
It's okay. It's okay. They probably have it posted, and they've probably been boosting the. I know for a fact that Angel's online because he responded to you, and I know for a fact that Kimberly is online as well because she responded to me. So
Yeah.
for other things, but uh, it looks like
I'm
Sam.
open shop again right
Yeah,
now.
it looks like Sam has decided that it's time to enter TF2.
I saw
So
that. Yeah.
big shout out to Oro there from episode 4 of GTI. It was a big fun with her talking about community,
I
and
legitimately think the server crashed because I got an internal server error, and it looks like a lot of people. No,
ah,
no,
I had one of those
loaded.
like 10 minutes ago. You're good.
I'm like, never mind, it's working.
But it's okay. The chaos brings more fun, right?
Yes,
If you can't
it
have
adds to
fun,
the excitement.
if you can't have more fun than there is chaos, then you're not having enough fun. So
I must say, this has given me an idea for a new drawing, so I'll be starting work on that here soon.
all right. So
I'm
there.
not gonna give any hints to it at all until I get
Oh.
until I get at least a sketch down.
I mean, we could just pull up Photoshop right now, have you screen share it, and we'll go from there. You can do it
Uh,
live.
maybe I gotta get my thought process together
Oh,
first.
okay. Well,
I,
do like I
I
do and have plenty of post-it notes nearby.
Yeah, I do that with the notepad. I have so many notepad files saved on my computer, and some of them only have like one sentence in it. Because I'm just like, nope, this, save. And then I'll forget it's open. I'll open a new one. And, yeah, whatever.
Um,
It's,
I'm guessing our Twitch stream is frozen. Maybe that's just because I'm also on Gaming Tribe. Do I need to remove myself from the website so that the live stream actually works?
I don't know. It's a little delayed right now, so it looks like it's moving still. So let's give it a few seconds, and I'll see if it freezes.
It's loading again. Okay, good. I was about to say your internet's just probably being sucked because you're trying to reload Gaming Tribe. Like I said, if you don't hit that
Oh, I
F5 key,
stopped
you'll be
loading
fine.
it. It loaded once, and I'm just gonna leave it there.
There you go. There you go.
I'm about to make one status update, and that's it. Guys, come on, slow down with your status post, because I'm seeing like 4 and
All you have to
5.
do is hit the update once. Don't double click it. Don't do any of that because every time you click it, it's going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, and you guys are gonna have a pain trying to delete them all later. But you know
Yeah.
what? It's been a lot of fun. So a lot of fun. Uh, oh man, Hearthstone tournament. I totally dropped the ball. I was nowhere near my computer for the last several days, so I had very limited access to anything. Facebook, nothing really for the last several days. But that's okay. So you'll see some Hearthstone tournament details coming up here pretty soon. I've got a few emails I got to respond to before I can get to it, and then I will be posting all those details later tonight. More than likely, I would be doing it right now and talking about it right now, but not everything's there. I have decided that we will be using basic sets. I cannot say the name, but it's like Ronrel. I don't know. I don't know. Sorry.
Who are you talking about?
Somebody who suggested we use basic sets.
Oh.
So.
Oh yeah. That would definitely keep it very fair.
But yeah, we're definitely going to have the Hearthstone tournament start up. I would like to have 8 people in the tournament, and I don't plan on playing, but I might. I don't know yet. And we'll go from there. Page is unresponsive. Wait.
Yeah, it's still trying to process my last status update.
So.
Which was mostly just, hey, stop hitting refresh so often and don't hit the update button more than once. That's really all it says. No one's going to see it until the lag goes away, though. So it's not even going to help. All right, so how about that internship thing? Like, who's going to go for that?
Oh, I don't know. Joe from the GTI crew there actually said that he doesn't have JavaScript skills. So he's not actually going to pursue it. And besides that, he actually just landed a different internship. So excited for him, and he should still be around for GTI through the end of the month. And we'll go, and then he's gonna have to like kind of reevaluate his summer schedule based on his internship. So
Yeah, we'll know more soon on all that though.
yeah, but that's his place to really talk about any details on that. But that's good for him. Good for him. Uh,
Sorry.
so no, it's all good. You're sitting there cleaning something, right?
My keyboard, dog hair everywhere.
So
We have a lot of viewers right now. Are you tracking that? We're at like 22.
oh well, okay.
That's not
It doesn't bother me at all. So yeah, but
that's a
no,
good thing. Plug the show. Come
plug
on.
the show. Who's? What are you like watching the chat or something? Come on now.
Yes, I am. Of course I am. Come on.
I'm watching T Tribe. Come on now. I know where my priorities lie.
I refuse to try to do too much with this website before I cause it to puke on itself.
Oh man, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, GTI airs every Sunday from 4 p.m. Central till I'm trying to cut it down to 5 p.m. Central and maybe even further down. I don't know. Primarily because as the summer gets on, we're going to be wanting to play more games than we are going to want to be talking about games. But I'm just saying.
No, I closed the Twitch tab on accident.
Oh, no.
But that one actually loads. I'm okay with that one closing.
Oh, man. But the awesomeness of GTI is really just in the people. I try to make the focus kind of towards the community member that we bring in every week. The community member is for tomorrow is Joshua McCarthy. I guess I'll go ahead and announce that. I was going to do another little preview video, but I guess I'll just go ahead and plug that right now and then make another preview video later. But Joshua McCarthy is our guest for the next episode of GTI. And he will be coming in, and I believe he wants to plan on talking a little bit about the speedrun community, as well as how most of the people inside that community really support charity live streaming. So I'm interested in hearing some of that. And some of you may recognize Joshua as being the recipient of motherboard as well as some hard drive stuff. I don't know if he's posted on GT or not about that, but earlier this week, Erwin, one of our community members, had sent him some PC components that he just wasn't using to help him build his new rig.
Which is really awesome.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome. That's what I'm talking about. So I know that if I upgraded some parts in my computer, especially my CPU, which is the next thing I'm really looking at, then I was actually looking at RAM the other day before they announced the loot drop. I literally almost like bought stuff. I'm like, oh, I might as well wait. So, but no, absolutely, it's pretty awesome. Who's spamming the print screen?
Print screen. I got the maintenance page.
We are migrating to a new powerful server. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Maintenance page. That's what I'm talking about. It's okay. You know what? This is great. This is great. This is great. Yeah, I agree. Some people don't see this, but Jose there has mentioned that you got to remember that right now the loot drops have been announced in terms of time. They are going to happen around a day and a time at the current way that things are operating. And the reason for this is because currently the system is manual. With a manual system, the loot drop system, the algorithm they use, will go through and it will choose a winner, and then currently the ML team has to confirm the system. However, what they're doing is they're getting to an automated stage to where they don't have to announce anything.
Interesting. On its own.
And it's just going to it's going to run the algorithm. It's going to be like, okay, this person wins this. And it's going to happen at any time, any day. It's going to make it a lot easier for people overseas. I know our Philippine audience would be very grateful of this. To where it's not happening at, I believe it's around 2, maybe even 3 a.m., 4 a.m. in some locations over there. So it can be. I think they cover 2 or 3 time zones. Maybe just one. I don't know. The people I talk to are 13 hours different, so they would be looking at a start time of 2 a.m. If they're still awake there, it's probably about 2:30 or so there for them. But you know what? That's not as late as when they did the first 2 at 3 o'clock, or 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So they backed it up an hour to give them a little bit better shot. And gamers are awake anyways, you know.
Our sleeping schedules are.
It's Sunday morning over there for them. So big shout out to anyone who's actually still up just for the loot drop.
Yes,
so,
sure.
I
say we've got Anuj. He just said good morning.
Oh yeah, and Indians.
He's in the chat, so yeah.
And Indians. So I say Philippine audience because that's the one organization or the one country that I have people, especially inside the community team, that I work with. So, and 2 a.m. is not bad at all. Oh no, 2 a.m. is not bad for gamers. Make a fave cat now. Come on, I am watching this chat now. So,
darn it, you were supposed to be paying attention.
No, people who want to know what I look like without a hat or anything, and actually haircut,
it's
full-blown haircut. So, for people who don't know, I used to do ROTC and stuff like that when I used to shoot competitively. So, I used to always be clean-shaven and short hair. So, but I don't know. Sights back up. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. Our servers are currently seriously overloaded. We'll be back soon. That's what I got when I refreshed it.
Oh, it gave me the feed just now.
So, well, congratulations. It looks like you're the only person who's able to access G-Tribe.
Yeah, it's working perfectly fine for me. This is crazy. It's not even lagging.
That's because you're the only person on there.
I think so.
Bam! Back on. There we go.
I'm like, Kim and Carlo and James are on there because all these are like a few seconds ago. So I'm like, some people are on here, but there's only like 8 of us maybe.
Oh man, I am going to use this opportunity to try to post a little bit about the loot drop live stream going on right now. Over at www.twitch.tv/gamingtribe. And the reason why I put the www in front of the Twitch is so that the system on Gaming Tribe can actually register it and link it.
Yes.
Without the www, it just looks like text. And then people have to go and be monotonous and be like, Control-C, Control-Paste into the toolbar. Oh my gosh.
Or if you're on Chrome, you can just highlight it and right-click and be like, go to, and it will open up a new tab. But that's still too much work. Because
that's still too much work. Why can't I just click it? That's what a mouse button's for, right?
Exactly.
So, awesome. Gaming Tribe is back up, so we can expect some fun stuff here in a second. Man, oh man, oh man. That's what I'm talking about. Excellent job, excellent work there from the team getting the site back up so fast.
Yes.
I'm thinking that it lagged for probably about 20 minutes. It went down for about 3. So
yeah,
that's
impressive.
That's what I'm talking about. Good job, you guys. Good job. Really looking forward to seeing who wins the loot drop. I'm really hoping it's me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really hoping it's me. So I do need some more RAM. And I could definitely use it. So,
my RAM's 4 years old. Give it to me.
Oh, how much memory do you have?
I think I have 4. I
Okay,
have two
so
2 gig sticks, but like I bought them.
well, here's what I'll do is I'll win the loot drop, put the 16 in here, and then I'll ship you my 8. So
I can
congratulations,
dig that.
you just if I win, I just obligated myself sending you 8 gigs of RAM. So
I can dig that.
that's what I'm talking about. So woo. So how's um let me just kind of poll the chat a little bit. If you win the RAM, like what are you gonna do? Are you replacing your old RAM? Are you using it to help build a new rig? Or are you like what's your purpose for wanting to win the loot drop today? That's just kind of the question of the moment.
Yeah, it is.
If you win this 16 gigabytes of RAM from HyperX community over here, then what would you like to do? You know, so I personally I want to upgrade my RAM so that I can have a little bit more processing power because I have been running out of physical memory and stuff like that and visual memory uh, from my computer processing all these videos and everything like that through GTI Insider, and my machine wasn't built for that. My machine was built to game, and obviously it doesn't like to render videos and game at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to use it for. Kat, how about yourself? You just said that you want to upgrade just a little bit. Uh,
Um, Honestly, like trying to run Photoshop and well anything else is not a good idea with my computer. Once I have Photoshop open, everything slows down. And when I've tried to stream before, mostly in Photoshop, I've never tried to stream while gaming, but I've tried to stream while coloring a picture, and that was almost impossible. I don't know if the RAM would make that any better, but it might. And especially with me wanting to do a stream of me playing games, and so people can laugh at me crying, I should probably have a computer that can handle it.
and we can officially announce that that game is going to be Outlast.
Yes, I
All
was
right,
gifted the game of Outlast recently, and that will be the first game I play because shout out.
and I look forward to helping you set up all that because I know I definitely want to see it happen. So I'm going to help you whether you like it or not. Set that up.
The help would be awesome. I'm actually thinking about using OBS and like watching some YouTube videos on how to use it, but I don't know yet. Or I could just take your XSplit information and use it for my own purposes.
Shh. That's not told for anyone. But yeah.
I didn't say you'd give it to me. I said I would take it.
So
Emphasis
I'll
on the word usage there.
yeah. So nobody knows about that. Come on now. So alrighty. Um, Man, this is good. This is good. So for those of you who are just tuning in, I see a little bit of extra viewership there. We are covering a little bit of the loot drop that's going on right now through Kingston HyperX community there. So if you have time, if you're not too busy refreshing your GT page, go over to the Facebook page real quick for Kingston HyperX. It's the HyperX community. No space between the HyperX, and definitely be like, hey, thanks a lot for the loot drop over on Gaming Tribe, and just be like, thanks for being a sponsor. You can find them over at facebook.com/HyperX community. They do have a G Tribe page somewhere, I believe. I'd have to look it up, but. Yeah, I just I'm doing my post right now, so I'm just being like, thanks for an awesome sponsorship of Mass Luminosity there. If people want to type in Gaming Tribe, if they want to be like, hey, loot drop, hashtag, whatever. Because Facebook is the new Twitter. They have hashtags. They've had them forever. But you know what? It doesn't matter because the only hashtags that matter are the ones that show up on G Tribe, where I can be like, popular discussions. Well, let's talk about loot drop, the number one thing going on right now. So, yeah, HyperX community there. 16 gigabytes of RAM. Totally awesome. That's what I'm talking about. So, let's see here. Someone just posted a link over there in the chat. Yes, that HyperX community page is the one. So, Erwin, I already see your post from a year ago reviewing the HyperX community. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Man, talk about a throwback.
I know, right?
So, but definitely, you guys go over there, thank them, be like, hey, we appreciate your support. We appreciate you putting on Loot Chop. Because, if it wasn't for them being like, hey, I want to be a sponsor of Mass Luminosity, none of this would even be possible today. If you missed the chance to go talk to and say the same thing over to our friends over at XFX from the first 2 loot drops where they gave away 2 different cases, which, of course, we've already covered over on GTI. But, hey, loot drop is there. They hosted the first one. Give them some love as well. HyperX is just kind of, they're the second child. But you know what? They're awesome. They're giving away something that is useful to almost everyone. I know I didn't really need the case from the first one because my case is an awesome Cooler Master case. But
this was mine. I've got the CM Storm Trooper.
So, yeah, and you actually won that case though from Mass Luminosity there, right? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Because my last case was it was a thermal take. And it was broken. The fan at the top was broken. It wouldn't spin, and I couldn't figure out how to take it out. And then I had to take out the fan on the side so that my radiator would fit for the cooler. And it was just running really hot, and I was miserable all the time. And then I got this case, and I did a little jig. It was hilarious.
Oh man. So Lawrence is like if he won, he'd keep the 16 gigs and give the 8 gigs to GT members. So he's just pretty much do the same thing that I offered up to you, Kat. Because I'm grateful for all your help with the GTI community. People who are wondering what GTI is, it's GTIR. Yeah, sorry, my bad. That's a whole other reference. But GTI is the Gaming Tribe Insider. It's the little web show that we do. It's kind of more of a podcast format, so if you just want to tune in and listen, you don't have to actually watch us. Our faces are just here because people like to put a voice to a face, and I think that's something that's awesome. And we have the technology, so why not use it? So, but Lawrence over there, he's like, if he got the 16 gigs, he'd give it to 8 gigs to someone else. That's what I'm talking about. I love seeing this community that Erwin's kind of brought in with the kind of pay it forward. So you just froze.
Everything. We lost the call.
We lost the call.
There it is.
Oh man.
I was about to say not Skype too.
No, you're still frozen on me. All right, Kat. Here's what I'm gonna do: is I'm gonna end the call. I'm gonna call you back real quick.
Okay.
And then we'll go back from there. So. All right, you guys. So while I'm trying to get Kat back in here, this is the picture for the awesome call that we have going on right now. But
how's that?
We'll get you back in here.
Is it better?
So, all right, you're not frozen anymore. That's what I like to see.
Yeah.
So, that's what I like to see.
I'm also happy seeing that the alternate overlay is working.
There we go. There we go. Yeah, it worked out great. That's what I'm saying. So
perfect. I'm actually in the process of updating the fonts for the loot drop because it's bothering me. It looks so bad.
That's okay. That's okay. You got the actual font from Angel there,
yes.
So now you can do that. My webcam just kind of went a little hazy, but that's what autofocus does sometimes. Yeah. So, all right, you guys. If anyone's interested, Kat, I might let you go if someone is interested in joining me on Skype here to talk a little bit about Loot Drop. I want to get some impressions from other community members and see if we can't get anyone else in here.
Yeah, by all means. I mean, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'll just turn on the sound on the stream and then go back to Photoshop because I'm still working on that drawing.
Because you're still working on that awesome overlay.
Yes, I am doing the overlay first, and then once I'm done with that, I'm going to jump straight into working on that drawing I wanted to work on. And I guess when I get started on it, I will, if I get back in the call, I'll consider live streaming it.
Alrighty. Well, first things first on my end is I asked people to email me and my email got closed out because I accidentally closed it instead of a different tab. So excuse me while I go away some.
Wait, no, Tim.
Yep. So, but that's okay. Let's see here. You know what? Let's open it up to the people who are actually watching right now. So, if you are interested in joining up with me on the live stream real quick, then definitely post your. What's the best way to do this? Let's have you message me on Gaming Tribe. So this is a real challenge,
Yeah.
and more of a test of internet. So message me on Gaming Tribe. My profile is directly underneath my picture, Delka there. So gamingtribe.com/profile/Delka. If you message me with your Skype name, I will ping you back with mine, and I will have you add me, and then I will bring you into the call. And then we can, if you have a webcam, that's great. If you don't, you know what? I'm not going to require it. That's fine. I'll just put a fancy picture of the 16 gigs of RAM that we're all looking forward to over your face. So, so if anyone's interested, Angel just posted up. He's like, his community never ceases to amaze him. Just when we think we're ready for huge traffic of loot drop days, we get even more traffic, and our servers are quickly over capacity. We're back online and grateful for joining for today's HyperX loot drop, and his system is still waiting to choose a random winner shortly, so it can happen any second. So awesome. So
That's a great update.
So big thanks once again to HyperX, and I am still waiting for someone to message me if they are interested. So, I need some some. I want jazz music personally. I don't know. I really like the smooth jazz, playing in the background. So,
I do that.
You message me.
Yeah, it's not important. It's just the updated overlays. You don't have to get them now.
Oh, but it puts something over on the screen. I still don't know how to get rid of this thing.
I'm so confused.
Oh well, welcome to the fanciness that is Skype. I'll just do it this way. Oh, I have two files waiting.
Yeah, it's the proper loot drop text. Because I'm far too OCD to just let it sit there and not be the right one. I need to close out some of these tabs. I have way too many tabs open.
So if anyone wants to know exactly what I'm doing, I am about to update this stuff. So I'm going to cut Cat off of the webcam so I don't have to worry about all this showing up on the stream. But you know what? Let's see here. Save. Oh man, I wonder what's going to happen if I do this. If I save this over our current one, I want to know what happens on the XSplit.
I'm watching it, so we'll see what happens on the actual stream.
Because I'm saving them over the old files.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to see if it cuts me off or not. But you know what? It's all good. So let's minimize this. Get this going back. So thank you guys for tuning in. Alrighty. It looks like somebody is interested in joining up. So let's do this. So I'm responding to this individual, and let's see if he can add me on Skype. So those of you who are just tuning in real quick, once again, we are covering the live loot drop that is happening over at gamingtribe.com. If you're not registered, if you don't have all your information filled out, then do it. You need to have a profile picture and things like that, because all of that is a process of loot drop. I'm not sure if I should have said that a long time ago, but oh well. But let's see what happens.
I actually want to give a shout out to Tabitha, even though she might not be watching right now, because her status was she's going to log. She can't use the memory anyway. So that's leaving one slot open for someone else to be potential. So cool. You know you can't use it. It's appreciated. So kudos to you.
So big, awesome thank you once again to everyone who's watching right now, who's interested in winning that loot drop. Be sure to keep your ears tuned for those tribal drums. If it happens and you are the only one hearing it, then congratulations, you just won. If everyone's hearing it, congratulations, I just won. So, once again, I am just a community volunteer as well as Kat. So the two of us are still eligible to win things. You know, we're not paid by anyone to do anything like this. We do it because it's fun. I think the community deserves a little bit extra stuff, and you know, hey, why can't we just get together in a chat anyways and over a stream and have a little fun? Am I right?
Yes.
Or am I wrong? No, I'm probably wrong. Don't tell me I'm right. Ego just grow, you know? So, who knows? So, what's that sound? Looking for tabs on Chrome. Oh man, I control everyone right now. I could totally go pull up the old video for Loot Drop and be like, this is what it sounds like, you guys.
Don't do that.
Oh man, I just realized I have a perfect prime opportunity to mess with everyone on the broadcast.
It won't. You tell us. You'll have to do that like next time or something.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to do it next time. So next time we'll have a little prank on those people who are just tuning in. No, probably not. I'm not that mean. So
I am.
You are. Well, if the next one happens, I'll let you run the show, and you can do that for sure. So, oh man,
I used to be that friend that would rickroll everybody. I'm not above trolling people.
I really want to show this video on the stream, but John, I'm trying. I did not have anything set up for this to happen, so sorry. Alrighty, I put Cat back on real quick while we're waiting for this this gentleman here. Page not found. What? I just refreshed my gaming tribe and it just told me page not found.
What?
Why do I have a Bing toolbar now?
I got error code 500.
Error code 500.
Yeah. Server error.
Alrighty, so it looks like the server's back down. Alrighty, here's what I'm gonna do is I'm trying to get Connor in here. Connor is the person who messaged me on G-Tribe. Connor, if you're in chat and you can see me, here is, you know what? There we go. I just literally typed my Skype into Twitch chat. That is the worst thing in the world to ever do on a live show.
That was a terrible idea.
It's a terrible idea. But you know what? Connor, definitely add me. Just look for my Skype name. It's pretty easy. So, black screen on the GT Tribe. Oh man, error 500. Well, you know what? It took them only about 3 or 4 minutes to get the last one up and going. So,
I'm sure they got this. I'm not worried about it at all.
GamingTribe.com. I'm trying. You know, that's what I'm trying to do. So.
Oh, it's back for me.
Hey, General Bean Flicker, you don't need to be spamming my Skype thing. No, I'm just kidding. I want to harass him a little bit because he does watch GTI sometimes live with us, so it's definitely a lot of fun to have him in there. So big shout out to him. I guess it was just a timeout. It looks like it's back up and running.
Yes.
So that is what I'm talking about. Yeehaw. So that is what I would sound like if I was a cowboy.
That was terrible.
So, alrighty, so let's I've got some people adding me here, so oh, wait a second. That is somebody who already sorry. Didn't mean to broadcast that. My bad, Thomas. So
wait.
If I remember correctly, that's Junior, is it not?
Maybe.
Oh man.
If it is, I say go for it.
Well, let me talk to him a little bit. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, we are definitely definitely covering a little bit of the HyperX loot drop that's going on right now. Hey, look at that! It updated. Did you see this?
Yes, I saw it.
That
I'm
is
so
awesome.
happy. Now we know how to update on the fly.
I can totally just replace the setting that I currently have, and it updates automatically. So the loot drop text updated. So congratulations, Kat. We
Right.
figured it out. So we're definitely having an awesome thing. But definitely we are covering the HyperX loot drop going on right now with their 16 gigabytes of HyperX Fury memory. So da 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 da. Aw. No one and no. So I think everyone should be convincing Junior right now to join up, so we don't have to listen to Kat and I ramble as much as we do on Sundays. So,
Someone has won. But
oh, someone's won.
yeah, my page is trying to reload.
Awesome. Well, you know what, Junior, have a good one. So, loot drop winner. There's a winner. Uh-oh. So, do we have any random guesses on who it is while they're sitting there trying to type and stuff? I'm going to go with... let's see here. I'm going to say that the winner was... Erwin. You know, no. Oh, man. Who knows what's going on. So, let's definitely see who has won this. Oh, I'm totally screwing up the stream. My bad. So,
God, why must you break everything?
definitely. That's the idea. So,
The anticipation's killing me because the page is trying to reload right now. It's not working.
it's okay. So apparently we do have a winner right now for the loot drop over on the HyperX Fury. So.
Yeah, the page is kind of up. It is James Braga. Congratulations.
James. Oh man, I've been seeing his updates all over the place. Of course he's
Yeah.
So, James, all right. And James here, he is saying that he feels amazed that he can't believe that he won. Wow, thank you for an awesome community and great people that have become my friends on here. So I'm going to totally bring someone in on the live stream. We're going to talk a little bit about the win with them. So big shout out to James there. We're going to talk and see this person's opinion. And we'll go from there. So, Kat, thank you for joining me on the first part of this. And I'm gonna do this. I will see you tomorrow for some GTI action.
Yes, sir.
Alrighty.
Bye.
So we're trying to cover the loot drop action that is going on right now. Let's find out who we have on the other end of this. So is this Connor?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. You got a little bit of a haze on your mic there, but I don't know if it's your case fan or something like that. But you know that's okay. It's okay. So Connor, what's your reaction to the person who just won the loot drop?
Congratulations, first off.
So I know we all wish it was us. So, Connor, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? How you got in on Gaming Tribe here? How you found out about the site?
I was on Facebook one day and I saw like a Mass Luminosity giveaway, and I thought that I would go check it out. And I found out about Gaming Tribe and I started participating in all the giveaways and events that they had.
Awesome. That's actually how most people ended up into the community. I'm actually one of the few who did not come in here because of a giveaway. I am a little bit of a business nuts, so I found a interview with Angel that he had done with Forbes last April, and so I've been around for a little bit over a year. But that's awesome. So, Connor, why don't you tell us a little bit where people can find you over on Gaming Tribe? What's your profile name there?
Connor Lutholtz.
So, okay. I'm going to totally link that real quick over here, if I can. So, Your actual profile name is Bombproof Dog.
Yeah.
So you know. Uh, so you're sitting at 50 friends. Congratulations. That's exactly what you need, if you ask me. It's a great, solid number. So, let's see here. I'm going to post this up here. See if we can't get you some more friends.
Thanks.
So big shout out to James there for winning the loot drop, and I appreciate him for joining us over here on the Twitch. He was actually watching the Twitch with us. I would love to get James on this as quick as we could and get his kind of his actual reaction, but I don't know if he'd be up for that or not. So, well, anyways, Connor, what would you have done with the RAM if you had won?
Well, I know my brother is trying to build a computer right now with a bunch of different parts that he has that he made with his uncle. But I probably would have just given it to him to help that speed it along.
Awesome. So you were looking at gifting it over to your brother and helping him with his new rig?
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So that's what this community is all about. Is that we literally, you got a few of the people who are every now and then they come in, they're like, oh well, why what's the point? Why is there so many people? People are never gonna win anything. Boo-hoo, crying, whatever. And literally our response is, well, you know what? I'm sorry you feel that way. You don't have any reason to be here if you don't want to be. We're not going to put up with it. Let's just have fun. And a lot of people really like to give stuff away to each other. We're all about paying it forward and giving people new hardware, talking about all things tech. So, Connor, what's some of the games that you play?
Mostly role players and RPGs. I actually just finished Far Cry not too long ago, but
that's what I'm talking about. Awesome. Far Cry is a pretty good game. Do you play Borderlands any?
Yeah, definitely.
First and second, or just the first?
Both of them.
Okay. I absolutely love those games. They're a lot of fun. But I will tell you that if you saw any of the episodes of GTI, the third episode with Kirsten there, she was talking all about the Borderlands pre-sequel. Do you have any opinions on that game?
I'd say it looks pretty good. Looking forward to it,
but you're just kind of waiting to see what happens with 2K games there, or is it? I don't remember if 2K is putting this one out yet or not. I remember they were talking about it. What are the games specifically do you like enjoying?
GTA, Assassin's Creed, Portal, Team Fortress, Half-Life, Skyrim, Elder Scrolls, but Call of Duty, Halo, a lot of stuff.
So just everything, right?
Pretty much.
That's what I'm talking about. Awesome. I definitely put a lot of hours into Halo. I was a big Halo 1, Halo 2 fan. 3 I put a lot of hours into as well. But I haven't really picked up any of the new ones because ever since then I had built my PC and I've been dipping into Steam nonstop. I have so many Steam games. I buy them before I know I can even play them. So I'm one of those people. I have 300 games that I just have never played and 100 that I have and just can never finish anything. So it's terrible. It's a great problem to have though. So Connor, you have any questions that maybe can maybe that from your perspective in relation to how loot drop happens or how the gaming tribe social media experience is there
Not that I can say.
Anything like that? So, what about the verification process? Are you verified?
I don't think I am. No, I'm not.
You're not. Oh
No.
well, let me take a quick look over at your profile and see if we can't figure out why that hasn't happened yet. Yeah, of course it's a slow process. You look like you have a solid face shot, so that's always good. Uh, it looks like your computer profile is what's holding you back from being verified. So
Oh,
it looks like you have a stock photo of your computer that you just kind of found on the internet.
yeah,
Uh,
take one.
yeah, we the start with having like an actual photo of your actual PC, and then just make sure you continue to fill out all the info on your PC. It's not really that hard. If you don't exactly know what it is, then just be like, oh well, I think it's something close to this. I know for my awesome keyboard here, yes, people can harass me because I'm wireless on it, but I've had this keyboard for 14, almost 15 years now, and still holding strong. I just put old. I can't read the model number on it. I can't tell you what it is. I just put old, and I know it's a Logitech keyboard. So I have absolutely no idea what it is. So if you don't know what it is, then just kind of post something about that. So let's see how many people would be like, "Ew, wireless." And I just lost a lot of people probably. But who knows? The But yeah, if you'll just keep filling that out a little bit there, make sure you have all that info kind of filled in there, and get a legitimate profile picture of your computer, you should be verified within like a few hours after finishing all that. So,
Yeah. Well,
awesome.
I have to go, so I'll talk to you later then.
All right, Connor, thank you once again for joining us over here on the stream.
Thank you.
No
Bye.
problem. Bye. All right, you guys. So we definitely want to thank Connor over there for joining us over on the stream. Uh, if you're just tuning in, the loot drop for HyperX Fury has occurred. We do have a winner, and you can see that all over Gaming Tribe right now. Places are just lighting up. So, big shout out to James there for winning. James, if you're still listening, I would love to get you to come in here and be like, let's go. Let's talk a little bit. If you can't, then, that's understandable. So, uh, absolutely, absolutely. I think we might break down if I can't get James over here, and we'll go from there. So, I will definitely attempt to message him and being like, to give his first reaction there. I'm sorry, I'm not really a big multitasker. I can't really type and talk at the same time. So, but James, if you'll check your Gaming Tribe inbox, I know it's probably flooded with people messaging you, but I do have one on there. So, yeehaw. Alright, you guys. So, of course, the hype is down a little bit because the loot drop has occurred. Once again, big shout out to HyperX and their HyperX Fury memory that they just gave out 16 gigabytes of it at a click of a button. I think that's just awesome. This loot drop technology is something that brings absolute wonders to my mind. And big thanks to Massive Velocity and Gaming Tribe for hosting this. As well as the other sponsors involved. XFX, you guys hosted the first one. Absolutely loved it. I know the people, especially Andrew Lindsay there, has been posting pictures of how he's starting to build his new rig off of that case. And he's going to kind of focus it towards the what do you call it? The home theater side of the house. So, he's kind of doing a little bit like the Steger Dynamics. All right, so I just got word back from James. James has no mic, so it wouldn't be any use for him to come on here. So if anyone has an old mic that they're just laying around somewhere and they want to send to James, so he can eventually come on and talk a little bit of that. I don't think he has a webcam, but that's not a big of a deal. So James, I encourage you to go buy a headset. So and so that way you can do stuff like this whenever you get the opportunity. So you just saved a little bit of money on that 16 gigs of RAM. So I think you get some spare change now to go and pick yourself up a mic. So let's see here. Alrighty, so you guys, that concludes the loot drop scenario right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and log off and go work on some Hearthstone tournament details. As always, you guys can tune back in on this channel right here at twitch.tv/gaming tribe, and you guys can check us out every Sunday at 4 p.m. We do GT Insider, and with GT Insider, we definitely want to make sure that we bring you guys up to date on all things that are happening around the gaming tribe community, as well as any kind of activities that are going around in the gaming industry. We want to kind of focus a little bit, highlight a community member and some of their passions. Tomorrow we have to feature Joshua McCarthy on GTI episode 7, and he is going to come in and talk a little bit about the charity and speedrunning community of the live streaming side of the house. So if you guys are interested in speedruns or anything like that, definitely come check him out. And let him talk a little bit about that. If you guys are wondering, it is 2:00 Central right now, so that means in 26 hours, that broadcast will be live. For those of you who are still tuning in, and once again, I want to thank and encourage all of you guys to do this. Also, go over to the Facebook page for HyperX community there, and you guys will definitely be. Oh, big shout out to Josh. He's actually watching the stream right now. So you guys definitely go and check that out. Make sure you guys go on to the HyperX community page there on Facebook and thank them for being a sponsor. Thank them for their involvement with Loot Drop. Thank them for giving away the opportunity for all of us to win that 16 gigabytes of HyperX Fury RAM memory there. So big shout out to our sponsors. Once again, I want to thank everyone for joining me today, and look forward to the next loot drop. And of course, pretty soon this could happen at any given time, any given day. No announcement whatsoever, so be sure to be on gamingtribe.com and encourage you guys to post all the gaming and tech related stuff you can find, so that way I don't have to scour the internet. I can just use all of you as if you were minions at my will. So I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow for GT Insider, and thank you guys for tuning in on this little special broadcast of GT Insider Extra. Game on.